Hello. So your reading for this week is you start off as the lovers. Oh, I've got to cover this. We're not allowed to show this on YouTube. So the lovers represents either lovers. It represents somebody coming in. It could represent like an emotional connection, but it also could represent Gemini, or it could represent a decision that needs to be made, some kind of a decision, which is very interesting because you've got this, which may suggest a decision, and then your obstacle is the Knight of Swords. So you can see he is the fastest knight in the tarot, and he is charging in full speed ahead. So he isn't even thinking. So whereas your card suggested that you need to be thinking about this decision, this is suggesting that the decision has already been made. You are moving in full speed ahead, or you need to rush in. Your immediate past, which I always remind people, is right now. As you watch this and what has just transpired, is the Ace of Cups. So aces are messengers that are coming in. So this is to do with, that is so interesting, sorry. This is to do with your cup running over, filling your own cup with joy, and being able to, and then once it's filled, it can just fill itself again with joy. What I find very interesting is that there is a bird here, a dove, and what I find interesting is that your obstacle, can you see there? Your knight, where is it now? They're in the corner, this corner. Look at those birds flying there, circling. And then your immediate future is the Queen, and there's also a bird. So these three cards in a row, what has jumped out to me here are the birds. And traditionally birds they bring messages. So it's messages that's coming across. So yeah, three cards in a row with birds, so messages. Then, so you had your immediate past, which is the Ace of Cups, so that's filling yourself with joy. And then in the immediate future, we have the Queen of Swords. Swords represents air, thought, strategy, moving ahead, knowing what to do. So the Queen represents the internal meanings of the deck. So this is air, but it's also thought. So she is about internalizing before moving ahead, which is so opposite of this card that you had, where you're moving fast, not thinking, thoughts already been made, which is amazing because this card of yours, let me hide it, is the decision. So here's the decision. Your obstacle is about speed in that decision, and then your immediate future is telling you to just clarify, just internalize what you're doing, think carefully about it before you move forward. So this is about thinking. She also has a lot of, she's got butterflies in her crown. See there? Okay, come on camera, focus. So the butterflies, they are about rebirth, regeneration. It's that newness. She also has a butterfly in her throne. So maybe you should look out for messages from butterflies and birds. Can you see here all the clouds are below her head, which means that she has clear thought. So talking about thinking, we've got a lot of thinking going on here and decision making. Your immediate, what's going on in your mind is the Six of Pentacles. So here, this is about balancing what you're giving to in your life and giving to the right causes. So knowing what you're giving to and giving your energy or whatever it is to the right places. That's his strength, is he knows how to do that. Then in your subconscious, we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, this is the only card with an eclipse on it in the deck, and he is leaving behind all these cups, all these things that used to make him happy. to go and find new happiness, what's going to make him happy. It's also about an adventure, it's a journey, it's a decision he has made. So he's decided by himself to walk away from these things and to go find the new things that make him happy. So this is what's going on in your head. Maybe, no, this is what you don't know is going on. So this is subconscious thinking. But what is going on in your environment, I'm sure you got this card with last week. I'm sure. I'll have to go check. I'm actually sure you got both these cards and maybe even this card last week. I'm sure. I'd love to know. So here you've got the eight of Pentacles. So you can see he is working. He's on his 8 of Pentacles. It's these things that you need to work on. He's already completed 6 of them and put them up as display. He's still got 1 that he's working on and 1 left. So he's nearly there. But as he works, it's about working and then displaying what needs to be, what you are doing, putting it up as you finish it through. And look, he's very nearly finished with it. So that's your environment. Then what's in your environment that you have no control over is the 3 of Wands. This is, he has finished something, he's completed something, he's at the ending, and he's now turning around and he's literally watching his ships coming in. See? Can you see the ships there in the bay? You'll see it's a gold card. Gold cards are very good omens. They're bringing in good messengers. And he's watching the sunset and he's watching these ships coming in before he makes the next decision or the next choice. Decisions are very big in this reading. So I'd say the biggest thing in the reading is this decision that's being made and then how to move forward. Do you move forward fast? Do you first stop and think? Do you internalize it? But you've got to just... It's about a decision. That's the main thing. And it's about finding your own joy. So yeah, that's what's going on around you and that you don't always have control of. So maybe it's a pause. Then this card in the placement is slightly confusing to me. It is your secret desires, hopes. It is the 5 of Swords. So this card often talks about something being stolen, deceit, something being stolen or disappearing. So just be careful. Watch over your stuff this week. Watch over your things. Watch out for things disappearing. But it's also about a mock fight, and he is walking away. But he has got all these swords, and he's got these by his feet, and it's about walking away. So you can also see the clouds are like, they're not happy clouds, if you know what I mean. They look like there's a little bit of, I don't want to say fighting, but it's this, this uncomfortable feeling. So this is going on, and this is what maybe you want to happen. You want the fight to happen, because if this fight happens, then you can make a decision on how to move forward. Do you think about it? Do you move forward fast? Then what the guides or your guides are telling you is the Fool. So what I find interesting is that your reading started off with a major arcana and it ends with a major arcana. So it starts off with the decision, and more beautifully it ends off with the journey, with the very beginning. So you make a decision and you end the journey, and then you begin the journey. So the Fool is the very, very first card of the tarot deck, and he is going on a journey through the deck. So he talks about cycles, about a beginning of a cycle, which is also really lovely, being where we are in the year now, and that you are starting journey. And also he's prepared. He's got everything he needs to go on this cycle. Okay, that's the reading for the week. I also want to say that I believe with my own teachers that whenever you find a reading on the internet, if it wasn't there, put there specifically for you, if you find it, then it probably is for you, and that you need to get what is valuable for you in the reading, what it means for you. So even though this reading was done specifically for somebody, it could bring something out for you. Just a last message is the numbers in the card. You've got 2 8s. 8s are infinity numbers. It talks about things carrying on and on. Okay. And then there are also, so look out for 8s, and I saw another 2. Okay, then the Lovers, your first card, is in the Major Arcana, it's the 6th card, and then you also got the 6 of Pentacles. So 8866, if that means anything. Yeah, and then you have Swords, you have Cups, you have Wands, and you have Pentacles. So there's a good mix of everything in here. So you've got the grounding, you've got the air, you've got the emotion, you've got the fire to start it. So I hope that you get something off of that reading, and please do put in a comment and let me know if you do get anything. Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. Take care. Bye.